Nyx is like retarded. That's all you gotta know. Nyx is retarded, and this character is shameless. I don't know. There's something wrong with this character. I didn't realize how broken she was after her little rework. Yo, psychic bolts are just one. They're fucking gross, right? You don't even need to use chaos. Chaos is a fucking useless ability on her. I feel like, right? Because if you don't know what chaos does, chaos you hit your thingy and then everybody shoots each other. They shoot each other, right? But with psychic bolts, they do that anyway with the augment. So you put the augment on. Now you have an AOE fucking not AOE. You have like essentially just a big circle of enemies shooting each other. You strip them for their resources, not resources, but they're like their health and shit. But you'll need that. We're using assimilate because you know. This is basically just the Unk build, right? If you are terrible at the game, if you just use this, you literally I did not get close to dying. I just did a level cap void cascade against the Corpus playing this within the assimilate build. I didn't even come close to dying once. It's so fucking easy to use. Anybody could literally anybody could use this, right? This is more broken than Revenant ever was. So like if you liked playing Revenant, this is basically Revenant, but you have mind control. This will do more damage with the aug because this guy just he does so much damage. I swear they actually just pump out so much damage. This is the best thing ever. You put it with nourished, everything dies, right? You have built-in armor strip plus an immortality button. You might say, "Oh, what about violence and misery?" You fuck. Guess what? This one-shots them. Once you start taking enough damage, even at lower levels, right? You'll one-shot them, right? Just Magus lock down the acolyte, hit your four, and then there they go. That's it. Violence, you do have to armor strip him and then just shoot him, but you know it's violence. Who cares? If violence comes, just hit five or whatever your on call button is, and just kill violence that way. I did use it on him, but he just kind of tanked it. Maybe it's because he had shield. Maybe that's why he tanked it. I don't know, but all I know is it works. It kills all the acolytes, so you don't even have to worry about killing acolytes. This is just so stupid, right? So Nyx, yeah, use these because, yeah, basically the idea for this build is you're going to be in assimilate all the time, but when you go out of your assimilate, you're going to have a ton of iframes, right? So you have this 5 seconds of iframes as long as you press the button and detonate it, right? If your ability gets turned off, oh my god, if your ability gets turned off when you before you press it, then you don't get the immortality and you don't get the 400% max weapon damage buff. You will shred violence anyway with that, right? So you could use that and you'll just destroy him anyway. But if your ability gets canceled, you're kind of not fucked, right? But you lose a lot of what you know was gonna help you. But when you do pop your four, you AoE nuke the entire map. It's 50 meters. You don't need range on Nyx too, which is the funniest part. This character doesn't need fucking range. Her only ability that requires range is chaos, but we don't use chaos because we want to dump range anyway. So you just throw on narrow minded, right? You get all this, blah blah blah. This doesn't use any range. Like everything about her is just broken, right? This is the build. Fucking copy it. There we go. Fashion frame. If you want to copy this, there, that, and then I use this on the back, right? There we go. So literally the only weapon I used this entire fucking run was the dual toxicist, right? Just throw these things on and nothing will survive, right? So you secondary fortifier, this is shreds overguard. This is super useful, right? If you can get enough base damage other ways, which basically just throw on fucking arcane precision and then you'll have just enough base damage, you'll be fine. And you don't have to run any of the normal ones, and you could run that, right? And then you already have all of these. You have one, two, three, plus nourish. You'll have five stats effects. You'll have plenty of base damage, right? Pistol elementalist, right? We do want the most amount of toxin, what do you call procs possible, but like you know, eh, you don't really get that many other procs. I'll be honest. Whenever I was shooting enemies, I didn't really notice that many. Like I'll be honest, but you know what? It works just fine. I think it's because I had lowered fire rate. So actually, what I would recommend, instead of what I have, take something here, right, and try and fit reinforced bond on, right. Your companion, by the way, the reason why we're using a sentinel here is because your companion is completely immortal, right? As long as you're in your four, which is going to be 99.999% of the time. Which also means you can just you could take every single survivability slot off of your companion, right? Honestly, like I would probably even take off Guardian. Like seriously, Guardian, you don't like it doesn't ever go off. Like this gets zero value, right? So actually, since we're here right now, we're gonna take off Guardian. And by the way, just so you guys know, Coolant Leak does not work with Energy Generator, which is fucking bullshit, but it doesn't. That's really stupid. I don't know why it doesn't work with it, but whatever. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the one of the bond ones, the one that gives the this one. Yes, this one. So basically the Sentinel build, right? Death Cube. This is my Death Cube build. It holy shit. The build wasn't even yo. I swear I finished this build. I swear I did. Okay, but so I can explain to you what is going on here, right? So damn, I don't know what to say. I swear I finished that. I swear to God I finished that. So vaporize, right? This does pretty good damage. It only really scales with well, not only it only scales with damage and elemental damage. So momentous bond gives you a nice little boost of damage, right? You can use fired up too, but fired up I feel like it's a little like it's too. I just take this, right? If you're gonna use one or the other, use one. If you're gonna use both, use both. But if you're only gonna use one, use momentous bond. It's more consistent, right? Energy generator just helps out with our energy sustain, and then these two also, because if you've ever played Void Cascade, especially solo, oh my god, dude, the energy drain in that mode, like it's actually the gayest thing ever. You just do not have energy in Void Cascade solo. It's really annoying. You have like it makes it so you can only really play like certain characters, or you have to make a really hyper specific build exactly for it. But if your build works in Void Cascade is probably the best like marker to test any build. Like, and if you're just making like a build in general, like you throw it in Void Cascade. If it works, then it'll probably work everywhere else because Void Cascade is just there's a lot going on there, right? So you're gonna want to do that. Use whatever the fuck you want. I didn't even use the buff for the event. I didn't use the event as a singular time, by the way. Praetos is just for what do you call it? This parkour velocity. If you don't know, you can't sprint or do anything when you're in assimilate. So your only way to move around is rolling, which is why we also use Matterize, so you could just jump around a lot more. Also, back to this. By the way, I got stun locked. So let's go back here. So what you would want here, right? You're gonna want to use either the sweeper, the shotgun, what's his name, carrier shotgun, or you're gonna want to use the Prisma burst laser. The Prisma burst laser, I mean burst, whatever the fuck it's called, whichever one you're gonna use. They have the highest what do you call percentage mods, right? Also now you have prime convulsion and prime heated charge, right? So you can get a shit ton of elemental damage, which is the best way to scale your damage. I swear I read somewhere that this mate was multiplicative on the beam, but don't quote me. Don't quote me. If it's not, don't sue me. But I think it works. But also because we're using pistols, I'm using dual toxins. This will work on my pistol, not my pistol for our sentinel. So our sentinel will have these stacks. That's how it works. I'm like pretty sure. I think so. All I know is that fucker was shooting. He was still killing stuff. By the way, it was like level like 9K. I saw him one tap enemies. Like I witnessed him one tap enemies. It was kind of crazy. But yeah. So you would just want to run any percentage. Multi shot does not work. Crit chance does not work. Your only stats is damage and elemental damage. Right? That's everything else is a dump stat. None of this shit matters. If you want fire rate, just get more bullets off to get more what do you call it? Energy generator and all that other bullshit. If you want to do that, that's totally cool too. But you are gonna want quite a bit of damage element. That's really all that matters for your death cube, right? Because if you're not using this thing for energy generator, like this is like not bad, but it's not great. It just every once in a while he'll get you a free kill, right? That's really all this is. With manifold too, you'll just get every once in a while he'll just one tap somebody for you. It's pretty nice, right? Yeah, Madurai. This is what I use for the for this. I don't think I use my Taron Strike a singular time. Just this, and then I have a really basic Clamora max crit with Magus Melt, Magus Lockdown, Eternal Onslaught, Virtual Strike. I did not take advantage of Eternal Onslaught a singular time either. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll probably just edit in like, oh no, the shards. Double energy or double energy orb effectiveness, one parkour velocity, and then double equilibrium. You might think that's overkill. Trust me, it's not. This was like, I don't know if I was lucky or if I got bad spawn. I think I got some pretty bad spawns, but I think this is just enough. Like this is like the baseline. Like, you need this much to actually just be in a simulate 24/7, right? Even with all the nullifier bubbles, just shoot. As long as you have enough, damage, you'll just fucking plow through them anyway, right? Just be careful. Don't walk in another fire bubbles, right? Just kind of camp around a little bit. You're slow, and then just fucking blow them up, right? Super easy. Yeah, the Unk build cannot be stopped. Just if you suck at the fucking game, throw on the Unk build and you're just gonna be a beast. Like that's it, right? Also, just so you know, nourish and these work multiplicatively. So this will give your energy orb up to what's 25 times 2.5 is. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. I don't feel like doing math right now. Bam, 62.5, right? And then it'd be like times like 2.3 or something. So you're getting it at like 150 per orb or like something like that, right? So about somewhere around there. So with that, with equilibrium, you'll be fine. You'll have enough energy. Yeah. So that's kind of it. I'm just gonna like throw in gameplay somewhere while I'm like yapping. But yeah, that's how this works. It's really really fun. I actually highly recommend it. You don't have to hit a lot of buttons, which is the best part about this build. If you looked at our fucking cooldowns, look at that, 120 seconds, 50 seconds, infinite seconds, and then this you just hit whenever you need to like armor strip, right? And it's all great and everything's good and it's really fun and you should use it because I told you to. There's also a jump tech on this, right? I'll just show it on screen now. But you basically how you do it is you do like a little wall bounce and then you do a roll after and you just fly. Even though if you're in your simulate you don't want to cancel it, you still want to like run around without going to operator for 2 seconds, right? Jump on the wall and then do a roll, and then you'll just fucking fly, and it's really cool. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching the Unk build. If you uh uh yeah. Oh my god, my eyes are blurry. Comment because I like reading comments. Don't like the video because don't put me in the algorithm. But I would like comments, so comment, don't like it, dislike the video. Actually, I want you all to dislike and let me hear what you have to say because I like responding to comments, and that's the only thing I care about. So thanks for watching, guys. Mwah.